Hi, dear candidates. It's Untitled from WOOK Talent. Today, let's see how to fill in the visa application form for tourist visa in China in 2019. Because from the end of 2018, all the Chinese embassy, also the China Visa Application Center in UK has sorted a new form for the visa application. And the first process is that we need to go to the website of visaforchina.org. This is the official website of the China Visa Application Service Center. Some candidates may ask, am I going to apply for a visa in an agency? In fact, the Chinese Visa Application Service Center is not an agency. Even though they don't have the GOV in their domain, it's still the official service center sorted by the Chinese embassy. If you go to the website of the Chinese embassy in the United Kingdom and click on this button, you can find the Chinese Visa Application Center here. You click here, you can enter in the same website. Okay, and here you choose the country. For example, now you are located in UK, so choose the United Kingdom. And if you are close or you are living in the province Northern Ireland, so click on the button Belfast. It can apply to all the cities, so that depends on the closest Chinese embassy that you are going to apply for your visa. And you can see this is a website of the Chinese Visa Application Center. So we will fill in the China Visa application form here. For the documents required for the application of a Chinese tourist visa, I have made a list. Those are the documents, visa application form, which you will fill in on the website. Okay, reservation form means when you finish filling in the visa application form, you will go to make an appointment for submit the documents. Some of the candidates may ask if I can mail the documents to the Chinese embassy. Unfortunately, the answer is no. You need to present yourself physically to the Chinese embassy in order to submit the documents. The third document is a declaration, which is also something like a form. You just need to put your signature and date for the declaration. And then your passport, you have already had it. A photocopy of the passport state page and the photo page, which means this page. It means this page of your passport. Okay, so now let's begin the fill in the visa application form. Okay, so that means this page, and then the document number 6, booking of the round trip tickets. Generally, your employer or your friends in China can provide it to you, and hotel reservation. Generally, the hotel of your first arrival, just 10 or 20 days hotel will be okay, because during traveling of 90 days, no one will know. Almost no one will follow 100% the original plan. So let's go to the website of China Visa Application Center, and there is a step-by-step guidance. Let's click here. Okay, here you choose by visiting the visa center, And the type of visa we are going to apply for is L visa, tourist visa. And then click on the next step. And those are articles, terms, and conditions. Generally, you won't read it since it's a little bit long. And here, let's fill in the verification codes I have read. Okay. The next step. So for the basic documents is a visa application form, reservation form, passport, and photocopy of passport declaration. Okay, so here you click on the quick access for filling in the visa application form. Okay, and then you click on this new application form and agree. So the visa application center where you will submit your application is built first, as you choose in the beginning in this website. And here, start a new application, and click on this button, start a new application. So here you start to fill in the information and personal information, application information, work information, education, family information. Those are, so the section 1 to section 5 is about your personal background. And then we fill in the travel information, when will you arrive in China, when will you leave China, and you like destination in China, and your travel information is the past, other information, email, declaration, etc., etc. So now I have had application form filled. You could take a look at that. So let's begin. For the name, I've just filled in my first name, given name, full name in native alphabet, according to my passport. And then here, upload your photo. You could click on here to view the photo requirements. In fact, the only important requirement is that your photo need to be in a right background. Okay. If you don't have a electronic photo which has been taken, you can easily take a selfie, upload to your computer, and then click on upload photo to upload your photo for the visa application form. Date of birth according to your passport. Gender, I'm male, so I fill in male. Place of birth, you also fill in those information according to your passport. And marriage study, like marital study if you're single, divorced, married. Okay, nationality and permanent residence. So here, if you come from United Kingdom, fill in United Kingdom. National ID number, or it's like the number in your ID card. For American, is your social security number. Do you have other nationalities? No. Do you have permanent residence or ever hold other nationalities? So generally, most of the people will fill in no. And then for the passport, the type of passport is ordinary. Okay, we are not holding a diplomatic passport. It's something very rare. Fill in a passport number, issue country, issuing place. You can find it on the first page of your passport. And issuing authority. Okay, issue date, expiration date. So for all the information, you can easily find it on the first page of your passport. Lost? No. Personally, I have never lost my passport. And then the type of visa and major purpose we'll visit to China. Since now we are going to apply for a tourist visa, so here we click on the tourist visa, and we are the independent tourist since we are not traveling with a group. Visa details here. I think for candidates who have visited our website, you may have had some basic visa knowledge. So here we fill in the validation of visa. We fill in 12 months, means 1 year, and maximum duration of the longest stay. On your visa, it will represent the word like stay pre-entry. Here we can fill in 60 days or 90 days. Depends on the booking of flight tickets that you have prepared. For this, it means per 90 days you need to exit China and re-entry, and you can keep doing it during 12 months. And entries here we choose multiple entry, because if you are going to China to switch your tourist visa into a work visa, in fact it's quite long administration process. We just choose a multiple entry to make everything safe, and you will have enough time for your visa transfer. Okay, for the service, there is an express service and normal service, and you can find in the website normal service 4 business days, express service 3 business days. And for the price of visa application, there might be a difference around 50 Great British pounds. So here is up to you if you choose express or normal. Also calculate your days to get the visa. And then section 3, okay, is for your work information to see if you have a work, if you have a job. As you know, in all the countries, in every country in this world, when they sorted a visa, they prefer a person with a stable person with remuneration. So current occupation, so you can, if you are very young, like 19 years old, you can fill in student. And if you have graduated, you fill in the company employee. Okay. And for the annual income, so here I filled in 30,000 as the annual income. So here you can choose the currency, yuan, dollar, or euro. So here I choose euro. Okay, and for the working experience, generally you fill in the working experience from your graduation till now. So if you have more working experience, you can click on this button, add working experience. So for example, me, I graduated in 2016, and I fill in information from 2016 June to the April of 2019. I have worked in an information company, like telecommunicate company called Orange, and the address in Belfast is number 5 St. Peter Road. The phone number of the company and my supervisor is David. Here is his phone number. Yeah, need to add something. He was a human resource manager. Okay. For this, even though you are not employed, you could still fill in the information with your previous employer. And so here you fill in the information of your previous employer. For your education language skills, you can write down the language that you speak. No need to have a certification. For example, you can speak also basic Spanish. You can fill in English and Spanish. And education since high school. So here, if you graduate from a college, you fill in the information of your college, your major, etc. If you have more than one certification, more than one diploma, you could also click on Add Education Experience to fill in. And section 5, current residence address. So it's your address in UK. It's your address that you will receive your passport from the Chinese Visa Application Center. So here, write the address, the real address, where your passport can be delivered. And for the phone number, cell phone number, you can, if you don't have a cell phone, you can write the same number as your phone number. Email address to receive the news update of your visa application. And family members generally will fill in the information of our father, mother, and their nationality, their occupation, company employee or business person, and then their birth date and the address. Generally in the same address as you receive your passport, and also information of mother. If you have children, you could fill in the information of children. If you don't have, non applicable. And do we have like relatives in China? Generally, no. For the traveling information, you fill in the travel information according to the booking of flight tickets and booking of hotels, the papers that you have received or you have booked. So by the booking, the date that you will arrive in China is 2019, the 8th of March, and this means number of arrival train, ship, flight means the flight ticket number. The number, like if you take Aeroloft, it's AR plus some numbers. City of arrival, I wrote down Beijing, and country of arrival, Chaoyang district. Chaoyang Qu. Qu means district in Chinese, and here, so those information need to be coordinates with information of your hotel. So if the hotel or your first arrival is in Chaoyang district, you fill in Chaoyang district. And then intended date of departure. Lots of people feel a little bit confused. What does that mean? Intended date of departure. In fact, that doesn't mean the date of departure from United Kingdom. In fact, it means the date of departure from China. So the time you will leave China. So when you fill in the application information, if you remember here, you fill in the question 2.2, maximum duration of longest stay. If you fill in 90 days, so there you just calculate the date and fill in the 90 days. Let me search. Yeah, departure is here. And also it depends on the booking of flight tickets. Okay, city of departure. If you do the departure from Beijing, also fill in Beijing, and country of departure from Taichu. So this is not such important for your country of departure. And then the destinations. What does the destinations mean? That means the cities, the province that you will visit in China. You don't need to write it in a way very specific. Only a general information will already help us a lot. But for the first destination, here you fill in the address of your hotel. The city is in Beijing, and the hotel, for example, is Hanting Hotel. You fill in the Hanting Hotel, and then you fill in the date of the hotel according to your booking, the hotel reservation. And then maybe after 10 days, you will visit Qingdao. And Qingdao is a coastal city in China, in Shandong province, very beautiful. And you plan to stay in there in 1 month. And then after you go southern, visit Shanghai, and then also stay in Shanghai for 1 month. And then come back to Beijing with a date, stay for 2 weeks, and then left China. So here you filled till the 2nd of August. Also here, if you remember, you can see the intended date of departure is also the 2nd of August. That means till that date you left China. And here for the date, it must be continuous. Like I stay in Beijing till 18 of March. So I start my traveling in Qingdao on 19th of March. 19th of May, sorry. 18th of May to 19th of May. And then the inviting person organization, generally we don't have it. So here we click on non-applicable. Emergency contact, we left a contact of our family in the United Kingdom. So here I left the contact of my mother, Zhang Li. Phone number, email address, country, region, province, city, and postal code. Who will pay for this travel? Generally, we fill in ourselves. And domestic, foreign sponsor. Domestic, foreign sponsor. Here we fill in non-applicable. And then travel companions for this visit. So generally we feel no, since we don't bring children with us. And then travel information in the past. In fact, when you do the China visa application, it's like all the countries we may verify if you have traveled in very sensitive countries like Iraq, for example. So that's why they ask for the travel information in the past. Previous travel to China in the past 3 years, previous Chinese visa, just answer the questions honestly. Valid other countries' visa, country visited in past 5 years. If you have visited, you could write America, France, Spain, German. Yeah. And for the other information, generally we all fill in no. It's like has your Chinese visa ever been cancelled, refuse the visa, or have some mental disorder? Generally we fill in no, serious mental disorder. And then the mailing information, that means after filling this form, you are going to make an appointment with a Chinese embassy or with a China Visa Application Center. And then you will present yourself to the Chinese embassy or China Visa Application Center directly, submit the documents, and then they will return back your documents only by post. So here I can't choose by visiting visa center. That means the only option is that they will mail the documents, or maybe the officer, you can tell something different with the officer. The officer say, yeah, you can also come back and take your passport with a Chinese visa. So here we can only choose post, no other options. Country, United Kingdom, province, city, street number, postal code. You need to ensure that by this address you will receive your passport successfully without any risk. Yeah. And section 10 is declaration review. So here we saw our declaration. Okay, my first name, last name, and it's like a review of the previous questions that we have filled in. So it's sorted by the sections. And then I'm a personal applicant, and I have read and understood all the above. To be honest, it's quite hard to understand all of the above. Too many information. And then you click on the submit the application form and confirm. This number is very important, and this number is a number that you use to make an appointment with the Chinese embassy. So here, what do I suggest that you make a screenshot, you copy this number to like a test file, so you can always remember it. It's my previous number, so here I just keep it well, since this number is important. So I have started and have been aware of application form number. I have started and has been aware of application form number. And then you can download the form. It may take some time to download the form, and let me show you a form already downloaded. So you will have a confirmation of online visa application form. Looks like that. Okay, and then this is the application number BFS 21900, and you can also find your application ID here. That means the number of your application. And generally, when you get this letter, you print it out, sign on the first page here, and it is the page number 9 or number 8 here. Not here, here, applicant's signature. So if you are going to apply by Chinese visa agency, they will also fill in their information here. So here you get the form filled. The next step is to make an appointment with China Visa Application Center. You see the second is a reservation form, and we just go to the previous page, quick access. So here you could make an appointment. You fill in your name, okay, given name, and phone number, email, and the application number here, passport number, and click on it. And then those are appointment dates. Blue means available, and white means not available. So here, for I try to choose 11, but the count we choose 23rd of April, and I choose a date. I choose confirm. Yeah, so the reservation has been sent to my mail. Sent to my mailbox. So here I can download the reservation form. It may take some time. So your reservation form will look like that. This you are going to print it. You are going to print it. You are going to print it, and this reservation form won't need the signature. Okay. And then you can click on here to see the declaration. Click here to download the declaration form, print it, and fill in your signature and date. Then all the documents are done. All the documents finished. Let's check the list of documents again to review it. So here are the 7 documents required for making the application of Chinese visa. So visa application form, you have printed it out and put your signature on it. And reservation form, so we have made an appointment with the number of visa application form. Okay, and for the declaration, you have also printed it out and put the signature on it, your passport, and a photocopy of the passport's data page and photo page. We have explained is the first page of your passport. Booking of the round-trip tickets and hotel reservation, it has been made by your friends. So with the 7 documents, you present yourself in the right date, right place. You will easily find the address of Chinese Visa Application Center. And then you will get your visa after 3 or 4 business working days. So good luck for the visa application, and hope to see you soon in China. Bye.